Many Fish, June 29th, 2017. And I'm just going to hit on this whole Catholic Church sexual assault thing. Alright, this guy here is supposedly like second or third behind the Pope. Top guy, finance guy for the Vatican. Big deal. Trillions these guys deal with. But the bottom line is, you know, most people who literally have not been under a rock know the whole scandal behind the Catholic Church when it comes to the child abuse and the sexual assaults and just a lot of really ugly stuff. And it's been in the open for decades now, since I was a kid. Okay? And before that, it's been around, and it's not just the Catholics, it's not just the Vatican, it's all the hierarchy of all these man-made institutions. Because that's all the Vatican is. They're all satanic. I mean, how about this? Let's take a little ride to the Vatican. Now, I've already shown you before the Sistine Chapel. You remember that? It's on display in New York City for the World Trade Center there, the Dragon. Well, by the way, that image right there I just showed you, right? This one right here. Do you know what this is? This is that same chapel, Sistine Chapel at the Vatican with the dragon. That is the dragon. That's Lucifer right in the center with the Virgin and all the things I've shown you. And these are all the cardinals. And they're in there praying to their God on choosing the Pope and voting on, you know, certain high-level popery stuff. And this is who they're praying for. I mean, it's just absolute insanity beyond belief. And the Vatican itself is a serpent. It's actually several things. It's an upside-down cross. It is also a key that turns upside down into the keyhole. It's also a serpent with a crown on it. I have an image here. There's the Vatican. There's a crown. It's serpent crown. If you look up basilica and all the meanings of the words of these places, that's what it is. It's a crowned serpent. I mean, it even has its own forked tongue coming out of its mouth. And it leads to this building here, which is two identical buildings essentially with one central building, which is just like all the other government buildings. This is the Vatican government building with the two sides, the duality, the left and the right, the yin and the yang. Do you see where I'm coming from now? Right out of the serpent's tongue. And this is the delusion, illusion, lie that we live under. It's just that simple. It's like this other article, right? This guy that drove into these 10 Commandments. You know how I see this? I see this is like Moses coming down the mountain and seeing the people just full of wickedness and smashing the commandments, saying, the heck with you people. Look at this. You're putting my commandments right in front of one of Satan's worshiping central buildings here. Because that's what it is. It's a gigantic lie. And people just fall for it over and over and over again. And the Vatican is like the CIA of wickedness on earth. I mean, they are bad people. Bad. Look at their meeting room, the meeting hall, where the Pope speaks to all his people there. It's a giant serpent. I mean, it's got fangs, the whole thing. Even on the outside, it looks like a big giant snake head over here. It's insane, people. And if you're not seeing it, man, I am sorry, but keep looking, keep trying. This whole place is just designed 100% for Lucifer's vain show. That's all it is. That's him, people. That's him. That's him in that Sistine Chapel there, where all the cardinals pray for his guidance. Oh, Dragon King, show us the way. I'm sorry, but this has just gone far enough. And this whole scandal with the Catholic sex assault charges, there are so many wicked, pedophile, child trafficking, child murdering, sex trafficking, just the most depths of the most darkest evil you can imagine, running the halls of the Vatican, running the halls of Mecca, running the halls of you name it. All of them. And like I always say, all things will be revealed, and everything will be judged in its right time. Peace and grace, Mayfish.
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord, and in the power of his might. Put on the whole armor of God, that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Wherefore take unto you the whole armor of God,